Alrighty, let's see. Hello, hello, hello. My name is American Amy, and I'm here today with my guest, JC News Now.
Hey, everybody.
I don't think nobody's in here yet, but we'll give them a minute. Well, that's my fault. It took me a while to set this up. Guys, I'm really tired. I've been wanting to do a live for a while now, but I haven't had time, and the live I had planned on doing was going to be a little more organized than this. I had some links prepared and stuff, but unfortunately, I haven't got all that together. But we're going to try to get some information out to you guys today on some different things. So, JC, do you have your YouTube on?
Uh, yeah, I got your notification.
Okay. No, I'm saying, do you have it on, like where you can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh,
No, I'm saying, oh, you should only have your StreamYard on, right?
yeah, I just got StreamYard going.
Okay, great. Okay. There, we got somebody here. Hello, Brooke. How you doing? Hey, this is your first live panel. Well, I'm looking okay. I just I'm tired, but I told JC I was gonna take me a nap. But I know myself. I know if I know I got something to do and I say I'm gonna go to sleep, I can't sleep right. So I said I'll go ahead and do the live panel. I've been wanting to do one for a hot minute, and I've just been really busy. So I got JC up here today with me. And as you guys come in, please say hello in the chat. Let us know that you're here. And if I don't see you guys before, I also wanted to tell y'all Merry Christmas, But hopefully I'll see you guys before. Okay, so I was going to show y'all real quick a TikTok that Joey has sent me. I shouldn't. No, don't do that. And I had let me find it real quick. You can talk, JC.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me check and see who else in here. Brooke, John James, good to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing great today. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's having a great day. Sub to Amy's backup channel. It's American Amy AA. That's just what it is. If you get a chance, if you're not sub to her backup channel, please do. Let's show this lady some support. She's out there getting it done. She's my friend, and she's a wonderful activist.
Oh, thank
And
you.
we all love her.
Okay, good. Okay, I think it signed me in this time. Good. All right, so let me get back to StreamYards, and I'm going to share the screen. This is a video that Joey put out. I'm sorry, you can already hear it. I'm going to restart it. Maybe he's going to put the whole video out today.
Love Joey. Man, he's so cool.
Me too. I'm going to restart it for us. You can see that, guys?
Oh, you're on the sidewalk.
Yep.
Can I park behind you, though?
Okay. Okay.
Chill, dog. You good, bro? You're parked on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
How you doing today, man? Are you good?
I'm good. You look like you got caught doing something wrong.
No, man. You're recording, man, so I just want to, say what's up, bro.
Oh, you're on the sidewalk. Can I park behind you, though? Would you give me,
The thing is, I'm working on off duty, so they want the visibility. So when people come out, they see the police car and stuff like that. So that's why we're out here.
Safe already. No, I'm sick. Bro, I called out the cops, bro.
No, you're good, bro. I respect what you do, bro.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Cruz 46256.
All right, cool. That's it. I don't want to antagonize you.
No, bro. I respect what you do. Bro. I'm not
But
here.
you're on the sidewalk, bro.
Bro, I'm out here working.
Bro, you're working on the sidewalk?
So we're working off duty, and they want the visibility.
How much you get paid an hour? I already know, though. It's a salary.
Yes.
I just want to know. I already know.
Yes, bro.
No, I already know. I caught the casino dude sleeping in the vehicle.
Nah, I'm not sleeping, man. I just
Crafty pro hunter.
Yeah, nah, bro. I don't sleep, bro.
All right.
You're good, bro.
$50 an hour?
50, yeah.
Yeah, I'm right. Cause
Damn.
By the way, I just drink coffee, bro.
Get him, Joey.
See that. Hey, listen.
Sounds like Chuck was there too.
Can you move your vehicle from the sidewalk?
Bro, the only thing is, they want me here.
Who's they?
Presence. The people that
There's a tollway zone. That's a tollway zone right there, right?
It's a towing.
It warms my heart to watch them two work.
Tell me the truth. Why you parked on the sidewalk, bro?
Oh, I'm working an off duty, man. I already told you.
What company told you that, though?
Whatever that place is called.
I'm gonna leave soon, but I just want to know the
good,
truth.
bro. You don't mind, you can stay here. It's a public place, man.
Yeah, I know, but you're in the set. I'm gonna go get my vehicle. I'm gonna park right here behind you. Would you give me a citation if I do that? I'm serious. I'm not playing. Would you give me a citation?
Oh, you're funny, man.
I'm not funny, dude.
Okay. So, like, the thing is,
West
I'm gonna move the vehicle.
Side,
But,
Bow Hunter.
the
Good
thing
to
is,
see
man,
y'all.
they want me here for presents, bro.
Crappie.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
So when they look
but
around,
they,
you know what
but I'm saying I understand, but not here, bro.
All right.
You and me know that this is not a spot. I understand. Look, you see that sign?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I got you, man. I'll move it up.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you good, bro.
All right,
I'll move it up.
No, I'm gonna wait for you to. I'm gonna wait for you to move
I'm
it.
gonna go make contact with the supervisor here. I'm gonna let him know I'm gonna be moving off.
You don't even have to do that. He doesn't own
No,
this
I
side
know,
of the
I know.
sidewalk,
But
bro.
the thing is that they have us working here, so out of consideration, for him to let him know.
All right, so what are you gonna go do?
He's going to get daddy.
All right, let's go. All right, if you move the vehicle, I'll leave. I'll leave, dude. I'll leave.
Get him, Joey. That just warms my wicked, wicked little heart.
Private daddy at that. Okay, he's working for $50 an hour at a private company, and he says the reason he's on the sidewalk is because the people that are paying for a cop to be there, the private business, want the presence of the cop car to be seen. There's something on my screen that's driving me crazy. And so, therefore, he thinks that gives him the right to park up on the sidewalk while he's working for a private business. It's bullshit.
It is
But he did.
bullshit.
I guess he did move the car though. That Joey said he will be releasing that video today. Well, hello, Toe for Life
Toe for life in the
Chronicles.
house.
Good to see you,
Much
John
love, bro.
James. Good to see all you guys. West Side. Okay, so yeah, that's very important because not only first of all, you guys know how I feel about that. I feel like if they're going to work off duty, they should work just like any other security guard. They should go get a part-time job at a security place. I do not believe public businesses should be able to hire cops. Maybe for private events, if there's going to be a lot of people, but like a huge concert or something. But other than that, they should have just regular security guard uniforms, cars. They shouldn't be in our car. They shouldn't be in our uniform. They shouldn't be using our computer system. And they shouldn't be breaking laws because the private business tells them to.
Right.
Okay. All that over parking, over being on the sidewalk. But it matters. These things matter. It starts with the small things.
Right, John James. You're right about that.
Yeah, but they do it everywhere. And
Yeah.
it's just another thing on our plate of things that, the people that are really going to go after stuff are going to have to go over it. But it's long, hard work. You guys all know it.
Yep.
Hello, Gregory. We've all been doing it for years, and it takes time. Okay, so what next? JC, let me see what you got going on here. And then, let's see. Yeah, while I'm looking at JC's thing, I'm going to,
Gregory.
pull up, what's his name? Andy Sheets. There's this one video on there that he caught one of the city councilmen lying, saying he had nothing to do with that ordinance and stuff. But maybe we can find something about him real quick. Well, actually, I could just open yours, and they would be in my, how do you say it? In my history. Can you guys hear me okay? Or sound and everything's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna open this and put this in our history. We'll go ahead and watch this video first. We're gonna watch one of JC's videos. This is the one with the tyrant looking cop on the thumbnail. Is that okay with you,
Yeah.
JC?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Push
the
me out
name
of the parole office.
Yeah, the name of this one would be Brixley Goes Hands On, How County Probation and Parole. Give me just a second to get it going for us. What's up? It's American Amy. No, I'm just playing. I'm taking over his audit. I'm gonna voice over the whole audit. Wouldn't that be nuts if somebody?
Yeah,
That would be
that'd be awesome.
kind of funny. We might do that one as a joke
Yeah,
or
that'd
just
be
for
great.
fun.
I did
Yeah,
file a letter of intent on this, and I'm still waiting to hear
good.
back. They've got till the 11th of January to answer.
Good.
I didn't
You
ask
know,
for much. I asked for 20K. So we'll see what happens.
that's not bad. I need to get back with Riviera because that lady was filing for my records, but they didn't have the equipment there yet. And shit, that shit's been 6 months now. They may have it now, but I've
Yeah,
got to go back up there and look. There's so much to follow up on, and I think a lot of people don't understand how hard this shit is. And people tell me to get a life, man. I'm trying to
crafty.
have a life, and right now I'm tired. But what am I doing? This because I've been wanting to do this because I like to do panels, and I hadn't done one in a long time. And there's people that's been wanting me to do one. Okay, do we see
Well, you
this?
do them well.
Or do I?
You
Well,
do 'em
thank you. Do we see the screen?
Yep, I can.
Okay. If you can see it, everybody can see it. Okay, so let's watch this video by Mr. JC News Now.
Yeah. Check out probation and parole and how chaos.
Oops. Sorry about that.
Man, I sound like
What's
a
going on here?
hillbilly. Oh, wait a minute.
So do I. Is that the wrong video?
Yeah.
It is the wrong video?
No, that's the right one.
Okay.
I got the body cam and the 911 call to this one too.
Nice. Is it on this video here? Or is
No,
it
it's on
separate?
the mother. Yeah, they're separate
Okay.
links.
All right. We'll get to it.
Oh no, I'm just looking around.
Thank you guys for being here
Thank
with
you.
us.
Yeah, y'all all rock. The chat's great. Thank y'all all. They sent this video to my probation officer, and he wasn't happy about it at all. I guess they got a bunch of phone calls.
He wasn't happy with you?
No, he wasn't happy with me at all. What are you thinking?
Yeah, because you have police contact, but it was consensual contact, but I don't know if that matters.
Right.
See you. We're hiding.
Be careful about saying peekaboo. They might say you're a voyeur.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit ever said.
All right, how are you?
Good. Can I help you with anything?
I'm just looking around today.
Okay. What's your name?
JC.
I sure.
JC?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What's your name?
Officer Carter. Are you on probation or parole or anything?
I
Shit.
don't answer questions.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, we got 30 minutes. Don't hide. You don't have to hide. What we got here? State of Missouri. Oh, it's calendars. How cool is that? How cool is that? Don't have any personal information out and about, do we? Officer Carter.
I need a calendar. I know they got them at the Dollar Tree. I just
Sir,
need to get
you're
there
trying to
buy
shine
one.
through the department or through the window there. Are you trying to shine record through the window there?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. There's protected information in here.
That's onus is on you to protect that, not me. Anyway.
They're just looking to investigate. He wants to just get a rise out of us.
Yeah. All right, how are you?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I help you with something? Dale Carter, now that I'm here? Yeah. Thanks. Can I help you with something?
Sure, can I get your name?
No.
Oh, then you can't help me. You're dismissed.
Can I get your name?
No, sir.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
You can ask all you want. It's a public office.
Please leave.
No.
Okay.
All right. You want to give me your name before you bark directives? He wants to bark a directive, but he don't want to give his name. Leaving any information out for the public to view? I hope not. I'm afraid of a camera.
Does this have a lot of dead space in it? Should I fast forward it or just let it play? You're muted.
Where did they call it the popo?
We're just gonna let it play. We're just gonna let it play.
I'm sure they did. Okay, yes, I do need help, please. Yes, sir, I do need help. Can I have a blank sheet of paper? I'm going to do a sunshine request right here. I'm going to do a sunshine request. I'll give it to you, and you can copy it and date stamp it and give me my copy back, and I'll get out of your hair.
JC.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can
Yes, I can. Hold on 1 second. Okay, back to studio. JC. Sunshine Law is... Oh, no, you said it's in more than one state, didn't you? It's not just Florida, right? You said more than one state has that, right?
Yeah, Missouri.
Missouri also is called Sunshine
Yeah,
Law.
Missouri.
Look at my hair. I didn't do it right. Okay,
Yeah,
keep going.
it's
So Florida and Missouri have a record law called Sunshine Law?
Yep. And I think there's
Okay.
one other state, but I can't figure out which one it is.
I'm going to have to go in the bathroom and fix my hair. But okay, I'll do that when I put the video back on. Okay, so back to the video. I just want to make sure because we don't want to ever misinform people. But I forgot you told me that before. Y'all see that sticking up. So I'm going to play the video and I'm going to fix my hair.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to go back to sharing that screen. And I'm going to mute.
Good to see you.
I'm hit full. Yeah, hey, Sora. Okay, excuse my dog. I'm going to mute that. Don't worry.
I really just need to do a sunshine request, so I do have business here. Yes, it is, sir. It most certainly is. You're paid by tax dollars. I'm still going to submit the request. By law, you have to take it. So all I need is a blank sheet of paper, and you got a pencil here. I'll do it. You make my copy. I'll get out of here. If you're not going to comply, I'm going to put a complaint on you, sir.
They're coming. They're on their way. I got a copyright strike on this one because of the music. I don't care. I get them all the time. I hope everybody's doing great in here. I didn't even look. I can't see the chat. Let's see here. Zora, good to see you. Brooke Cameron, Crofty, Brooke, Toe for Life is in the house. Y'all sub to Toe for Life, please. West Side Accountability, Havoc, Gregory, West Side. Love West Side Accountability. Y'all check her channel out too. John James, good to see you. Y'all sub to my friend Gregory if you're not. Please and thank you. Crofty, Queen of the Mods. I talk to myself too much, y'all. I do that in order to plan what I'm going to say next. So I'll be ready for the questions that come. And I think out loud a lot. I'm old. Bear with me. I'm almost qualifying for the senior discount, dang it. I'm 15 with 40 years experience.
Well,
I hope y'all can hear me. I'm probably just jabbering to myself.
Annie wouldn't identify. We'll find out.
West Side. Love West Side Accountability. We need to grow her channel, y'all. Please sub. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm talking to myself. Oh, okay, cool. What's next? I got the body cam footage on this
Sir, I
one
really
and the
would like your
911
name so I can
call.
file a
They gave it to
complaint.
me.
You got one or two routes. You can give
They
it to me or I'm going to sunshine it. And I'll put your information on my channel. Everybody will know it.
Cool.
You're fine, JC.
Yeah, I did go
We can
make a
hear you.
complaint and talk. I talked to his sergeant, the guy, Brixie sergeant. You'll see him in a minute. Watch him when he's coming
Okay.
in. He's gloving up.
Oh, is he? Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. You ready to start
Yeah.
touching booty holes, putting you behind bars?
I know, right? I was like, oh shit, he's fixing to go hands on.
Damn. I'll get prepared to watch this shit. Here comes the good part. Well, it ain't good. It's the bad part.
Yeah.
All right.
It really is. It's sad.
Not getting much compliance here. We're going to fix
Oh, you're
that, though.
not. That's where I got. If I don't really need a complaint form,
Yeah, they called it.
Unless it's a department that that if I really need to complain, I'll sit there and wait. But if it's a department I don't know how they are, I'm not gonna sit there and waste my auditing time waiting on a complaint form. Because when I get out, I got to get as much done as I can because I don't get out there that often. Well, I'm getting out there more than I was,
Right.
but still, you still want to grab as much footage as you can, educate as many places as you can.
Heck yeah.
They make you wait forever.
I think right now the
It's
dude
okay.
behind the window went out the side door, and he's out there talking to the popo.
Probably.
The popo's here at this
Hold on
point.
one second. I gotta untangle my headphones. They're a mess.
Yeah, there's his cruiser, so he's out there talking. They're jabbering, conspiring.
Conspiring.
Yeah.
Cop sparring.
Cop sparring.
All right, here he comes.
Okay. Oh, that was the other you talking. I was answering you.
Hey, sir.
How's it going?
Do you go by JC?
Yeah, that's me.
They don't want you here anymore.
Oh, fuck you.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to do a sunshine request first.
This isn't the way you do it.
Really?
But they want you to leave. So
That's
step out of the building, okay?
Well, is it a public office?
Could you educate us on how you do
It's
it?
their building. It's the state's building, and they don't want you here.
That
So
makes
you
it
need to leave.
public. Are you going to arrest me if I don't
Yes, sir. I will arrest you.
That's all I needed. What's your name and badge number?
It's all painted right here.
I just
Painted.
want to say it.
Right
No,
here.
man.
Yeah, you can see it clearly, correct? So
Yeah, but
let's go ahead and go.
all right, don't touch me. I'll go. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me.
Go
now.
ahead and step out because
I'm
I've
going
asked
to.
you 3 times now to step out of the
Fuck
building.
I'm
you
going to.
have.
What's your name and badge number?
I've already given it to you.
No, you didn't. You didn't give me your badge
Okay.
number.
Painted right here.
They don't want you here anymore. You come back.
Yeah.
Am I detained?
Nope.
All right, then I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
Fuck.
You're dismissed.
Kick rocks.
You're dismissed, Brixie. Get back to work. You don't want to identify. I'm going to come back.
Yep.
And I'm going to do my sunshine request like it's allowed by law.
Okay.
You're violating my rights, sir.
Okay.
It's state property. That means it's public. And you put your hands on me.
Yep, because you refuse
You
to leave.
cannot put your hands on a private citizen, sir, without cause.
Sir,
Did
if you go back in the building, you're going to be arrested for trespassing. Have a great day.
Did I commit a crime?
Yes, you're trespassing.
No, I'm not. You just asked me to leave and I left. Afterwards, it's a crime, buddy. Learn the law. I'm going to pull your information. You are dismissed. Get your butt back to work. Go on.
I wasn't happy.
Get back to work.
I'm not
Shoo.
happy.
Shoo. Get.
This
Get your
clown.
ass back to work.
How
They
can
got a
that
bunch of
not
calls.
piss anybody
Sorry, I
off?
made your appointment late.
You
I'm
know?
not going to get you on camera.
Yeah,
I'm JC News now.
that's about it for
Is
that
that
one.
it?
They
Okay,
got a
we're gonna
bunch.
stop.
Sorry, I made your.
They got a bunch of phone calls, and my PO said, "Why are you having people call?" I said, "I didn't ask anybody to call. I just listed the phone
No.
number."
We can't
I got off
control free
Google.
people. Even if you hadn't
Yeah.
listed the number, people will find it and call if they want to call. Okay, the thing about that is, that ain't how you do it. Well, how do you do it? How do you
Right.
file a records request? I don't know a better way than to go straight to the building and try to, get them to take it. And
Yeah.
wow. And if that isn't how you do it, buddy, then how would you explain to me how? Because I know it's how, but still, you could write that shit, like I said in
Yeah.
this chat when I was in there, put my hair in a ponytail. I said, or not, whatever you call this shit. I said, he could have wrote that bitch on toilet paper with a color crown. They're supposed
Yeah.
to take it. So now, have you got the follow up on
thank
there
you, Brooke.
already? Have you already uploaded the
Yes,
follow up?
I
Okay.
went
Okay. Hold
Yep.
on. Give me a second. Let's see. YouTube.
He did West Side.
Oops. No, I'm pushing
Carl
buttons. It could get
Manson,
dangerous.
good to see you.
Okay, so we're gonna go now to the one that says, I'm listening. You want to see the screen, JC?
It should
Will that
say
help
body
you?
cam. Well, if he cop admits to soliciting a trespass, and then another trespass solicited from the 911 call.
Okay.
I don't even remember what the titles are now. I think I've done 20 videos. Since
Okay.
then.
Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, it should show up a red line. But I've watched other videos of yours too. There he is. Okay, there's Brixley. There's talking to Sergeant Reed about Brixley assaulting me. And then there's part 1 and 2. So we're going to watch this. This was 2 weeks ago. Okay.
All right.
I'm just going to share the screen. There we go. We're going to... Thank you all for being here. Hey, Carl Hansen. How are you? I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to get this video pulled up.
I started talking to Sergeant Reed, and my phone got full, and it died on me, so I had to do a part 2. I was like, dang. I stopped it.
That's
Stopped
fine.
right in the middle of it.
That's fine. At least you got it all.
Yeah, I went straight to... Yeah.
Yeah, when I did that
to the
complaint yesterday, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. When I did that call yesterday to that rec manager, the audio wasn't that great because, he called me back and I had to and I did get his permission to record, which I don't know if I need it because he's a public employee, but I still asked, and I have it on. But he called me back, so all I could do is record it on my iPad. But if you haven't watched that video and you put the CCs on, I know you've watched it, but anybody that hasn't, that helps too. Whoops.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
play. Okay, so let's watch when he goes to complain on this guy that we just seen. Or he talks to him on the phone, right?
Well, I went and talked to him, but
Okay.
really, this one's kind of boring. The Sergeant Reed videos are kind of boring, but the ones above that on my list, the body cam footage.
Oh,
And
okay. So, well, then let's stop. Then let's go to the. Let me do the one at the body. I want to see the body cam footage one. Then. Hold on. We're spinning right
shows-
now, guys. Give me a minute. It's because I'm pushing buttons too fast. Okay, Brixley's body cam footage of my unlawful trespass.
Yep, that's it.
And then there's one after it too. Okay. Can y'all see?
All I'm getting is me and you up on the panel.
Okay, I'll fix it. Hold on. Shit. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that.
Carl Hansen, Havoc, Crofty, Brooke, Westside, Zora News Now, American Amy. Y'all, if you're not
here's
subbed to Amy's backup, if you're not subbed to Amy's backup channel, it's American Amy with 2 capital letter A's, AA. Please do. She's awesome.
That's where we have a lot of fun, just riding around, caught watching.
Yeah.
And we have the radio on. And if we see a caught watch, we cut the radio off. And then I cut the caught watch out. And then we put that on the main channel. And we have a lot of fun riding around, just listening to music. It's more for fun, that channel. And sometimes I do put videos there too, like some of the body cams and stuff that are not going to fly on the main channel.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. How about that? Y'all see that?
Yep. I can see.
Okay, let me take it back to the beginning so we can hear all the things he had to say.
Brixie solicits a trespass right here.
Hey, sir.
It's that JC guy that records everything.
Yeah.
He's in here, so I believe we're within our rights to ask him to if he doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trespass. So yeah, that's just what we'd like to do at this point.
Nobody had even asked.
It's been too rowdy. The recording, he's trying to push his phone into the window and stuff like that. So, yeah. So
okay,
I think that's about it.
All right.
Do you need me for anything necessarily right now, or?
But you guys, if he doesn't leave, do you want me to charge him with trespassing?
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't
Boom.
leave,
Okay.
he mentioned, hey, I know law enforcement. So he said once you guys got here, I think he will be willing to leave. And
Okay.
so great. But yeah, just
Okay.
don't want him here.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Now, y'all watch. It's fixing to show you a nerd. You fixing to see a nerd.
Hey, sir.
How's it going?
Do you go by JC?
Boom.
Yeah.
They don't want you here anymore. You care to leave for me?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to do a sunshine request first.
Well, this isn't the way you do it. So,
Why?
but they want you to leave. So let's step out of the building, okay?
Well, is it a public office?
Sir, they told me it's their building. It's the state's building, and they don't want you here. So you need to leave.
Are you going to
No,
arrest
it's
me
not
if I don't?
Yes, sir. I will arrest you.
That's all I need. What's your name, badge number?
It's all painted right here.
Right
Oh,
here.
You just don't want to say it.
That's not bad. You can see it clearly, correct? So
Yeah, but-
let's go ahead and
All right,
go.
don't touch me. I'll go. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me.
Go ahead and step out, because I've asked you 3 times now to step out of the building.
I'm going to. What's your name and badge number?
I've already given it to you.
No, you didn't. You didn't give me your badge
Okay.
number.
So if they don't want you here anymore, if you come back.
You're dismissed. You're dismissed, Brixie. Get back to work. You don't want to identify. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to do my sunshine request like it's allowed by law.
Okay.
You're violating my rights, sir.
Okay.
It's state property, that means it's public. And you put your hands on me.
Yep, because you refuse to
You
leave.
cannot put your hands on a private citizen, sir, without cause.
Sir, if you go back in the building, you're going to be arrested for trespassing. Have a great day.
Did I commit a crime?
Yes, you're trespassing.
No, I'm not. You just asked me to leave and I left. Afterwards, it's a crime, buddy.
They never even asked him to leave. Okay. Okay, let's see. There's one more video on that, right?
Yeah, that's the 911 call. And the dispatcher solicits trespass.
Okay, so wow. Yeah, that's crazy because they didn't even ask you to leave and you're just in there trying to file a public records request. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
I'm not surprised.
He asked me to.
He asked you. He said, "Will you leave, please?" That's not the same as saying, "Hey, if you don't leave, we're gonna trespass you from here." I don't think. And anyway, the cops should have educated them. Okay, one more. We got one more.
West Side.
Yes. Okay, this is the 911 call, and then we're gonna look for one of Andy's videos.
Commander. Right on.
Police Department. Hey, this is Dylan over at Probation and Parole. Hey, I got a question for you. I got a guy, I think it was named JC. I think he's this guy that goes around and records government and does all that. You guys know him, I'm sure, right?
Yes, I've seen him before too.
Okay. What is the process for that?
Did he come in and then
I'll be right back.
ask him for
Hold on the fort.
names and badge
Okay,
numbers?
Yeah, and he's just got his phone out recording and stuff like that.
Okay. Is he like causing an issue, causing a disturbance?
He was trying to record back in our area, back like that.
Trespass?
Secured. Yeah,
Boom.
yeah. We certainly don't want him here. We have an officer ask him to leave, and at this point he hasn't.
And what's your name?
My name is Dylan Carter.
And what's he wearing?
Light blue shirt, khakis, gray ball cap.
West Plains is
I'll
off.
have the officer respond over there to make contact with you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And this is at 1580 Imperial Road.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Purely ridiculous.
So I filed a letter of intent with them, and
Good.
like I said, they got till the 11th of the 12th to comply. I gave them 30 days. And
With the record request?
no, this is a letter of intent to sue, and basically what that is it's an attempt to settle before I file a federal lawsuit, and it gives them 30 days to comply. And I asked for $20,000 and to make the lawsuit go away. If they give me my $20,000, I won't file a federal lawsuit. You see, it's pretty much an ultimatum.
You want your record, and you want the record and the 20,000.
Yeah.
Let's check this out.
Levi, love that dude.
Hello and welcome to a Levi Trumbull special presentation. Today we are...
Hold on, I'll fix that.
We're going to be laying out the events of July 22nd, 2021. It's a date that might not mean much to you, but for Punta Gorda, Florida resident Andrew Sheets, it's a day he'll probably never forget because it's the day his abortion protest ultimately turned into a criminal conviction. And while it's fair to say that Andrew Sheets could very well be one of Florida's most controversial activists demonstrating signage that is sometimes profoundly shocking, the question we ask, was persecuted over his political speech. So what we're going to do is walk you through the timeline of events surrounding this incident and let you make that decision for yourself. So I think a good place to start would be to actually watch the body camera footage that was shot by Andy Sheets on the day in question. You will notice that I have muted most of the audio from the recording, and that is because the woman was blaring a bullhorn in the direction of Andy, and
It was
it
so
makes
loud.
a very loud and obnoxious noise, so I just muted that altogether.
Thank you for not aborting. Okay.
You might be right, but that might not be the best sign for a child.
Right. Thank you for not aborting.
This is where you first see the woman with the bullhorn walk in.
Go stand somewhere else, dude. Go stand somewhere else. Go stand somewhere else, dude. Go stand somewhere else.
This is free speech time.
So this is where I mute it because of the obnoxious bullhorn. But as you just heard, she tells Andy to go stand somewhere else. Andy replies by saying, "This is free speech." She stands there on the sidewalk with Andy. She's waving to pedestrians driving by in vehicles. The bullhorn is extremely obnoxious. And then we have this guy right here who also confronts Andy wearing a blue shirt. They're talking about there's kids. Get out of here. You're not welcome. They're going back and forth. The bullhorn is extremely loud and annoying.
Are you tell me sidewalk?
I can have free speech.
At this point, the bullhorn is still going off. Things are still very heated. There's swearing going back and forth at each other. The guy in the blue shirt calls Andy a racist. Andy tries to defend himself, and that's when the officer pulls up.
He damaged my hearing doing that. He damaged my hearing. Now I can't, really, I can't say he just damaged my hearing.
I've been watching you. You're out here causing this problem.
This is legally protesting.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed of yourself for being un-American.
Where's your car at, Andrew?
Dude, I am legal.
Where's your car at?
Don't touch my
Where's your
sign.
car at? Go to your car. Go to your car.
I am legally protesting.
You don't want that in front of little kids.
I am legally protesting.
Let's go.
Dude, you're violating my civil rights?
Take it up with the court.
Did you hear him say this?
Go ahead.
Did you hear? Dude, get the out of my space, man.
Where's your car?
Get the out of my space.
Get away from the kids.
So by this point, you've already seen Detective Delgado with the Punta Gorda Police Department arrive on the scene and immediately tell Andy Sheets to shut up and that he should be ashamed of himself. You then notice Detective Delgado approach Andy and start to push him back. He also, as you will see, puts his hand on him at several points in time. This is interesting to me because Detective Delgado never stated which crime that Andy was committing or why he felt it necessary to remove him from the scene, which would be obstructing Andy's movement.
Let's go. Let's go.
Feelings.
Wherever your car is.
Hey, Andrew, can you get the supervisor?
Go to your car.
Get the supervisor. He's touching my shit.
Go to your car.
He's touching my shit.
I'm not going to harass these kids.
This is not harassing. This is. I am not stopping traffic.
Go.
I am legally protesting.
You're protesting away from the school.
I can quit touching my. I got a shoe. I got a shoe.
Get your shoes. Get your shoes. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And you're telling me to leave why?
I'm telling you because you're causing a disturbance.
I am not.
You're stopping traffic.
Yeah, I did not.
I'm not here for no reason.
I did not. I did not.
Watch the pole. Let's go. Come on.
Quit touching me.
Get away from here.
You.
I don't care. Whatever you think that's going to hurt me. Watch the poles.
Wow.
Wow, nothing. Don't go back to that school.
The video ends with Detective Delgado giving Andy Sheets the order to not go back to the school. From the video footage, it doesn't seem as if Andy Sheets was ever at the school, but more so standing on the sidewalk. The order appears to be unlawful, but nonetheless, Andy Sheets appears to comply. We now turn to the affidavit of probable cause, which was filed against Andy Sheets on August 6, 2021, in connection to these incidents. As you can see, he was charged with breach of peace and disruption of school function. Before we read more into the affidavit of probable cause, let's first define what these two charges mean under Florida law. In the state of Florida, somebody has breached the peace or committed disorderly conduct, public morals, or outrage the sense of public decency, or affect the peace and quiet of persons who may witness them, or engages in brawling or fighting, or engages in such conduct as to constitute a breach of the peace or disorderly conduct. As for the charge that deals with the interference of an educational institution, that is defined as somebody knowingly attempting to disrupt or interfere with the lawful administration or functions of any educational institution, school board, or activity on school board property in the state. Turning to the affidavit of probable cause for Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. This is written from the perspective of the school resource officer. It's written that Andrew Sheets returned in front of the school holding a sign referencing abortion and wearing a shirt which read, "F the police." I was immediately summoned to the front of the school by the school principal, Jenny Hoke. Upon my arrival, I observed a loud siren going off and a parent, Megan Marie Wilson, holding a bullhorn, and Andrew Sheets engaging with parents in a hostile manner. The bullhorn was putting off a loud siren sound. There were vehicles and parents blocking the streets of Naranja and East Williams, backing up traffic in the parking lot, not allowing parents to exit the school. M. Wilson stated to me that the reason for her actions with the bullhorn were a reaction incited by Sheets' vulgar and disturbing actions. I requested assistance from other units due to the disturbance that was being created by Andrew Sheets. Detective J. Delgado arrived on the scene moments later and made contact with Sheets. Detective Delgado subsequently escorted Sheets to an alternative location to de-escalate the disturbance that was occurring and return the school traffic line to normal flow. From here, it would be just one day later, on August 7th, 2021, that Andy Sheets would be pulled over and arrested for the application of charges that were filed just one day prior.
We have an open probable cause affidavit for your arrest. You have a driver's license on you?
What?
You have a driver's license on you?
Dude, yeah, can you call Dave? They want to arrest me.
Commander.
Do you want two cuffs?
Am I still muted, Amy?
You can squeeze in there. Left foot. Perfect. You want the windows down?
Yes.
At trial, the prosecution presented the theory that because the parents began to engage the defendant, that this is what broke the peace. The prosecution further went on to say that the parents began to yell back at Andy Sheets. They began to curse at him, engaging in verbal sparring matches. They further stated that the problem is that
I just had the wrong banner up there. It was talking about Megan Walsh. This is not about Megan Walsh. So I changed the banner.
Am I still muted?
No, I didn't have you muted. I've got myself
okay.
muted.
No, I got a phone call and it muted me, I think.
Okay.
It does it every
Well, you
time.
sound fine now. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so guys, we're gonna go back to watching the video. I've never seen this video before, but I'm so glad I ran into it because a lot of people don't understand who Andy is or what he's been through. And at one time, these people, I don't know if they still do, they had a lien against his house. They took his guns. He's had loss of income. He owns his own business. So, and he's lost all his YouTube channels years ago. You know, did he have a channel that was making like $1,500 like 5 years ago? Yeah. But they've been wiped his channels out. He's just an activist, man. All this shit's done is cost him, like it has so many of us. So many of us. Damn it, man.
Yeah.
Feel like the Holy Spirit's coming over me, and I'm not even talking about Jesus. I'm talking about the Constitution. But it makes you
I
so mad.
love it.
It's so unjust, you know. But I'm glad we ran into
Yeah.
this. So let's get back to watching this. There's only like 15 minutes of it left, but it's very important, and it's very important people to know that the long fight that has been going on in Punta Gorda, Florida, he is not their only victim. There's been others, plenty others, friends of ours, people we know.
Yep.
There was somebody that was arrested there recently. I mean, a few months back, somebody that, you know, I no longer associate with, but their rights were still violated that day, and they were just, convicted on that for beating the police department, and then the police beat their ass, and then they charged them, and they were convicted. And so, just because I don't care to associate with that person does not mean his rights were not violated. Hey, Fur. Okay, back to the video.
That when parents begin to stop at the stop sign for extended periods of
He's
time,
not responsible
instead of
for their
turning onto the
actions.
street and exiting, it creates a backlog of traffic. Interesting enough, the prosecution stated that Andy Sheets' profane, vulgar, disgusting words led to the interference and disruption of the normal school functions and, quote, incited Megan Wilson to breach the peace, seemingly admitting that Megan Wilson's behavior with the bullhorn was unlawful. But unlike Andy Sheets, Megan Wilson was never charged with a crime. The opening argument for the defense is as follows. Now think about what the prosecutor just told you, that somehow my client's responsible for Megan Wilson blaring a bullhorn to drown him out. That was her choice. I'm not saying that what he was doing was the smartest thing to do, but one of the things you're going to see, if you really wanted to screw with the kids, the entrance to the school is over on the other side of it. It's not where the exit is. He was getting into it with the parents, and if they had ignored him, he'd gone away. This is exactly what the First Amendment is about. It's not crying fire in a crowded theater. There was no emergency. He didn't create the emergency. The parents, they wanted to stop and argue with him. If they just left, he'd been standing there himself. When you look at the picture, you'll see where the entrance is. Wasn't near the entrance. And you'll see where this is. And Miss Wilson with her bullhorn, you didn't see her arrested for disturbing the peace. This is what the state wants to do, is allow the crowd to suppress his free speech rights. That's what this is. And in order to, I guess, stop the car is blocking themselves up, the police arrested him. And then they got to justify it. So they claim, well, he was disturbing the peace. That's what the First Amendment is all about. He's not causing an emergency. There is no emergency. They could have put a police officer there and said, keep moving, and there would have been no parents backed up or arguing with him or anything else. He got the reaction he was looking for from the parents. Don't let them tell you about the kids. The kids had no clue. They were over on the other side of the school. They were in the school. They're not dropping them off over on the exit lane. This delay of getting the kids in was due to the parents, not him. When you see the full story, when you hear the testimony, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I fully expect to ask you to acquit him of both charges. However, the defense's strategy would not pay off, as the jury found Andrew Sheets guilty on both counts. During sentencing, the judge made the following remarks. All right, at this time, Mr. Sheets, that having received the jury's verdict, they had made a determination that they believed that the way you were treating the parents at this particular school was of a nature to corrupt public morals or outrage the sense of public decency or affect what is indicated as the peace and quiet, which is to say, the physical safety of those parents. There does not appear to be any evidence to suggest that you did engage in brawling. However, one would have to question whether or not the young lady's response with the bullhorn was in fact an act of battery against you. Given what was indicated on the video, where there was an indication that it was hurting your ears, which is a physical response by her against you in defense of herself, and the way she was being treated by the words that you were using on the day in question, that is the classic breach of the peace where someone is so affected by words that they attack another person. And that is what she did. She attacked you, although she did it with a very loud sound device. This is nonetheless a battery and could be charged as such, but for the fact that she would have the defense that she was defending her honor. She was engaging in that conduct because she was excited by fighting, and therefore, likely, she wouldn't be convicted. But that is part of the analysis of the court. I don't think that the jury necessarily engaged in that deep analysis, but they certainly found that under the definitions provided to them, you had done something that was inappropriate by definition of our legislature. Given that you lack a prior record, I am going to grant your attorney's request on count 1, hold adjudication. You will be placed on a term of 6 months of probation, and as a result of your conduct, you will be required to do something that would benefit your community. As a matter of fact, you're going to be required to a total of 100 hours, 50 hours on count 1, 50 hours on count 2 of community service. Things that will benefit your community by helping some nonprofit, church, or charitable organization, by being a benefit to them for that amount of time over the course of this 12-month period. 6 months on count 1, plus court costs that apply in this case. Following his conviction, the state would go on to allege that Andy Sheets violated 4 conditions of his probation, 3 for firearms violations and 1 for posting content on YouTube, which they say incited people to go to the school and protest. It's also worth mentioning that Andy Sheets filed his notice of appeal to the higher courts. And shortly thereafter, Andrew Sheets filed a lawsuit against Judge Peter Bell, who was the judge who presided over his case, for civil rights violations. This led Judge Peter Bell to recuse himself from having any further dealings on Andy Sheets' criminal case. In the lawsuit that Andy Sheets filed against Judge Peter Bell, he makes the following claims. The defendant subjected the plaintiff to the crushing weight and burden of the criminal justice system every day for 17 months, the length of time between when the plaintiff was arrested and is still being prosecuted. We are in the appeal process as we speak. And the defendant knowingly found plaintiff guilty of free speech on a public sidewalk. Defendant then told the plaintiff, you can't have free speech there, but you can anywhere else. Defendant then told the plaintiff, I want you to think about those bad words when you are doing your community service. And further, the defendant then made a plea offer that if the plaintiff stayed off of the internet and did not post any more stories of police, court, and government corruption, he would not jail the plaintiff for VOP violation. The plaintiff is an independent reporter for 10 years. Plaintiff declined the offer. As it stands, Andy Sheets' next hearing is May 9th, 2023, for a violation of probation hearing in front of Judge John L. Burns. In preparation for this report, we reached out to Andy Sheets, and he provided us with the following commentary.
I was protesting on a sidewalk in front of a school, and which is legal.
Yeah.
And because I did that, they turned that one into a crime. We pulled records on that, and the city manager talked to the police talked to the state attorney. They said, how do we stop him? And they literally said, if we get enough people to complain, we'll turn it into a crime, Levi. And they did. Oh. They charged me with disturbing the peace, messing with administrative duties. Levi, I can't believe it. We lost that case.
Because it had to do with, you think there was school-age children involved in that factor?
That is what they're claiming. Here's what's interesting, Levi. Levi, I was at the exit of the school in the morning when they already dropped off the kids. So I was there for parents. I was protesting the ban, on free speech. And I was there for the parents, and I was protesting our schools down here, because if you saw our schools down here, Levi, they're like jails and prisons. They got fences all the way around. They got barbed wire, cops, dogs. It's really sad.
Yeah. What was, so in particular that day, what was your message you said was for the parents? I understand that, but What was it in relation to? The schools?
Did an abortion protest at the school, and I had dead babies all over the sign, and I had abortion. I was adopted. I was almost aborted. I found my mother later in life, and I was almost aborted, literally. So I believe in life because I was almost killed. And I did an abortion protest at the school.
Okay.
And again, they lost their friggin' minds. I had one of the best lawyers in Southwest Florida, and even he couldn't believe the railroad that I was on. So the prosecutor told the jury that there's counter protesters there for that last one on the abortion. So they told the jury that the counter protesters had a bullhorn, and they said that the counter protesters were disturbing the peace, but since I incited them to do it, I was guilty.
At this point, the District Court of Appeals for the state of Florida's 2nd District is going to be the only courthouse that has the jurisdiction to preside over Andrew Sheets' criminal case. Andrew Sheets is hopeful that his convictions will be overturned. That is all the time we have for today's special. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you the next time.
Wow.
Thanks to that guy. I had never heard of him. I will have his link in the description. And that was okay, so that was after that happened. You heard him mention the guns. They had told him he could have a friend to come pick the guns up, and they knew what time the friend was going to be there, and they got there like 10 minutes before the friend was going to get there. He was coming straight from work, and they come and took his guns. I guess he got them back. So, and then at some time after that, he was in jail a few months ago. I guess that was after that. Didn't they say that was this year? I don't know. He's been it's been going on for so many times. But yeah, they say he forced that lady to assault, that she should have been charged, but if she had she could have pleaded self-defense because he made her act that way. Look, can't nobody make you act in a way. Now there is a thing called fighting words. That's a little bit different.
Yeah.
That's like if you come up and call somebody's old lady a C word or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a difference. He was out there and he was at the exit, and I've been to them schools before. And when we went to protest, we not at that school, but a different school there. It's an older school. We too went to the exit. Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason we went there was to hold signs, and that's because the ordinance was still in place. And there were some people there with me, Dr. Sean Berry and Gio, and Chuck was there, and Yin Yang, was Yin Yang there? I think so. Yeah, Yin Yang was there. Lady Justice, Liberty Press. Yeah. And
she said to tell you hello, by the way.
Really good.
Yeah, talked to her this morning.
Really? I meant to send her a thing, ask her if she wanted to come by. I'd like to get her on panel. It's been a long time. But yeah, it's just been going on and on. Like I said, over 10 years. And that's why a lot of people, I don't know, Andy and other people have worked very hard to get this ordinance removed. So yeah, that's why when we went there, I didn't want to hold a sign. Not because I'm chicken, but because I ain't got time to go to Punta Gorda, Florida, to be fighting the whole case. But yeah, but Gio and Dr. Sean were there to purposely get trespass. First, they would give you a warning, and then they would give you the actual trespass. No, I'm sorry, not trespass. The code ordinance violation. That was a code ordinance. So that's like a code enforcement ordinance against the signs. So that's what they would give you. Why a police officer is giving code enforcement tickets? I thought that was crazy too. And then if you went to fight that ticket, since that was their ordinance, you would go in front of the code enforcement board. You wouldn't go to court. So that's why that ordinance. So many people worked so many years to get it removed, and that's why like I said, people were over there getting trespasses, so they could do it. Alrighty, so and so there's more things going on with Andy. I mean, Andy puts stuff out all the time. If you're not subscribed to his channel, please subscribe to it. He's a good activist, and you know, his whole world's falling apart because you know, yeah, finally the one ordinance is gone. Or he would have went to jail the other day with that lady, you know. Even though Karen was lying and stuff, the video I put out, yeah, if that had been just a few months
Yeah.
ago, if you'd have, it would have been different. It would have been totally different. You've seen that little video, you guys, I'm sure I had put in that video I showed that had the little clip of that cop talking to us about that ordinance. He says he would never willingly violate the Constitution. But he says people, and then but you know, we proved that ordinance wrong. I say we because I didn't do as much work as, trust me, what I did was small compared to what other people did. But I tried to help as much
Yeah,
as I
but you're
could
still
with it.
putting in work. That matters.
Yeah, and I helped from afar too, and I went over there several times, and I will continue to help with that city because it still has another unconstitutional ordinance, and that is where you cannot film in any public buildings. Yeah, that's Ordinance 8. That's the one we still got to get rid of in Charlotte County, Punta Gorda. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay. So, American Amy. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we're going to wrap this up soon. And I do have some more things that I do want to do a live on. It's just, I've been very busy. And then I had some work done on my toe the other day, and it's very sore, so I probably won't be going out for like a week. But I've got some footage anyway that I can upload. And trust me, I've got tons of work to do. And I got some records to hunt down. Things like that. Okay, let me look for this short.
Commander Patrick Gregory Fur Brooke Cameron. West Side Accountability. Love every one of you. Thank y'all for coming in here. Shakur Capital, good to see you. Please, you guys sub to American Amy's backup channel. It's AmericanAmyAA. It's where she rides around and we just hang out and listen to music. And sometimes she'll even get out of the car and dance in front of the camera. And she goes into stores and stuff.
I'll be fucking around.
And it's pretty cool. Y'all check her out for sure.
One day I was acting goofy as
But
shit, and
yeah,
that guy
heck
caught
yeah.
me.
Yep. Oh, that was great.
It's
I was
fun
watching
though.
that one.
It was funny, yeah.
Me and Fur were
And
talking.
we'd be having fun on there, man. And
Yep.
all the seriousness that goes on, you know, when this shit we just serve. There's me being silly, but that ain't what I was going to show y'all. Can y'all see the screen? No. Can you? No.
Can you?
Can you? I was looking for that other video, but
Not yet.
yeah, I'm not even. I got my purse in my hand. I'm not even dancing right.
There you go.
I'm just acting silly.
Yeah. You could tell you was having
Them
fun.
guy.
It was great.
Yeah, it was fun. That guy seen me.
I said, look, Fur, she's dancing. Check her out.
And I didn't know the guy in the red seen me. So the guy in the red shirt, I didn't even know he saw me. I knew the one guy did. That's why I got embarrassed and went to the store. But when I got in the store, the guy in the red shirt worked there. He told me, I liked your little dance. That shit was funny. And that's us riding around in Florida sunshine. At the bottom of it. You seen that? Yep. Okay. That's enough of you, Amy. Okay. No, I don't even dance that way. I was just being silly. And I had my purse on my hand. I couldn't dance if I wanted to right there. But it was fun. And I love listening to music. Unfortunately, I do sing sometimes. I can't sing, but We have fun. Okay, what am I looking for? I want to show you that one more video. Well, I know where it's at. Give me 1 second, and we'll share that, and we'll be done. Can you still see my screen or not?
No, just me and you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So I'm making dinner tonight.
What are you making?
Tamales, pico de gallo, and queso.
Ooh,
and
sounds
I'm gonna
good.
cut up some avocados and maybe make a little guac.
Sounds good. But I don't like guacamole. But the rest of it
No.
sounds good. Yep. I'm weird, though. There's a lot of things I don't like.
Yeah, my bunch loves it.
That's good. It's good for you, too.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Man,
it's a good fat.
Yeah, it's just so expensive here because we're so far inland, you know. It's like $1 for an avocado. It's crazy.
Is that expensive?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Okay.
6 months ago, there were 3 for $1.
Wow. Trying to find that video.
Commander, West Side, Brooke
Let me see.
Cameron.
Maybe I have it in the messages. Shit.
Gregory. Much love, Gregory. Patrick Moore, Shakur Capital.
I appreciate you guys being here.
Shout out Havoc.
Habit shared a video the other day.
Showed up for a little bit.
She was here earlier. She came back maybe. Okay. So this is like about a year ago. This is when the ordinance was still in place, and I did not have a sign that day, but many of the people I was with did, and we were at a school, and this is what happened. I think this is in cartoon. You can see it. You see the screen, JC?
I see the screen. There we go. American Amy and friends.
All right. There's a whole bunch of us there that day.
I would never willingly go against the Constitution.
Well, you did.
Okay.
When you just did what you did. Okay.
You have the right to quit.
Yeah, you do. Find a different job. If you come out here and protest with us, means so much to you.
You guys understand, the smart point of view is that some people, I'm not saying us, but what we're being told that people view that case law, other case laws, it's interpreted differently. You guys interpret it one way.
What about the First Amendment, free speech?
Our country was built on the Constitution.
Snark.
Why are you present right now in this point in time?
Why are you threatening to steal money from
people? We're being told that.
Or being told that you're following orders. Maybe following orders. Go home and research it. It is not lawful. They're not lawful orders.
But there's different interpretations.
No, even your own state attorney.
No, there's no interpretation.
Stepping back, knowing he can't.
Black and white.
Stupid ordinance, city ordinance that he wanted so bad. Now he can't back it up. So if an attorney for the city can't back it up, he knows that he got you all in a illegal. Shit, it's been going on for a few years now since they put this thing in place, and people are not going to quit coming into that ordinance is gone. And it's not because we don't have nothing to do. Trust me, we have lives. We do. We take time off and come here.
Lady Justice.
For people, for everybody, for you, for everybody. At his punk to be piggy. To be trying to judge. To come up and just to try to intimidate somebody.
I saw those women coming at me upset. I'd run. I'd find a tree and say, ha yin yang.
Everybody that was there that day.
This is the X-Tool S1. It's a brand new laser. I've been able to test it out. Do all.
Okay, so there that day. Yeah, that day we were there to try to get this ordinance removed. And that's why those guys had signs. That's why they did take trespass. First, one day we had to give them a trespass warning, and the next day we got an actual trespass. So they could go in this case too. And there was other people too. I think Pigman might have been in it too. I'm not sure who all was in it. But that one ordinance has been removed, but that was about a year ago, I guess, or two. And like I told you, people will keep coming back, and they're going to keep coming back until the one ordinance number 8 is lifted to, and that's the one where you go in any public building, you cannot record in Charlotte County. I've been kicked out the police department there. First of all, after they let us sit there an hour and a half, and then when they finally come to service, then they want us to cut the cameras off. Like, we've been in the lobby for an hour and a half. What are we hurting now? All right.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else you'd like to see, Jay? Anything else you would like to say, JC? Hey, Snark and Sass.
Yeah, please sub to American Amy's backup channel. I've said it before. It's AmericanAmyAA. Y'all sub to each other's. Keep this thing alive. Thank you, Amy. I love your activism. You're doing a great job. You need to do more panels. You need to do them more, please, because I enjoy it every time.
I've been trying. I've been wanting to do one. I've just been so busy.
Well, you're great at it.
Trying. Thank you.
Great at it.
Better than I used to be. Remember every time I used to touch something, I get knocked off forever. So yeah, I've got a lot better than I was, man. I used to be crazy on that
Doing
thing.
great.
Well, thank you, JC.
And
You're doing good work yourself. And y'all make sure y'all look for
thanks.
Joey's video later with that cop that was on private. Making $50 an hour, working for a private business, using our cop car, our radio, our Davis system, everything.
Oh yeah,
it's not right.
Thank you to everybody in the chat and who watched today.
Oh yes,
without
this was
the viewers,
long too.
Our channels are nothing without the viewers. It's up to all of us, and that's the best way to support is just to watch.
Yes,
and
that is the number one way. The number one way to support us is to watch them videos. Yes,
but we love you all.
Yes, we do, and we appreciate y'all. We wouldn't do it without you. Couldn't do it without you. And if you haven't seen the recreation video, make sure you watch that where I did call and I will do a revisit up there. Just because that man said he's going to educate, I'll take him at his word. But there will be a revisit in the future, okay? Because you don't get to just treat the public any old kind of way, And that, I wouldn't do that for private, much less in a public, All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys, and this turned out to be a lot longer than I expected, but that's okay because I've been wanting to get together with you guys. And if I do not see you live again before, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Thank you, JC.
And safe New Year. No sweat.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I love doing panels with you. You're fun.
Yeah, I like doing them with you too. It's hard when you have to do it by yourself. Hey, Dale.
Yeah.
As I say. More and more fraud.
I love y'all.
Going to jail where they belong. I don't know no fraud or nobody that's a fraud. Nice Christmas trees, Snark and Sass. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is American A, and we're out of here.
Peace.